Hi. Today is a writing session, okay? We will learn together how to write a play script. And I'll use our play script as a model. If you want to use another play script, you can. If you want to write one by your own, it's okay. Okay, but which is important to me to know the steps to follow in order to write a correct and great play script. Our play script is the fable of the mirror. So here, okay. So here, as you see, okay, this is the title. So the most important thing to write the title, because without a title, I will not know what is this or what is gonna talk about. So it is very, very important to us to write the title. In anything in the whole world, in any writing in the whole world, like if I'm gonna write instructions, if I'm gonna write a story, if I'm gonna write a play, I have to put a title. Okay, then I start to write my characters. Like, who are my characters? My main characters: cat, deer, elephant, lion, tiger, fox, and so on, okay? So like we have many characters. I will not go through in detail because I'm just giving you a hint about what's gonna happen or how to write a play script. But I'm not gonna explain all the characters or say all the characters because we've already taken that. We have already practiced on the play together, so we don't have to do this. After writing my characters, I write the narrating part. Who is the narrator? The narrator is someone who's telling the story. So once upon a time, an artist who had painted a small and very beautiful picture placed it in front of the mirror so that he could see it every day. So this is an introduction, and as well, it's one of the stage directions in American, but in the American language. But if you want to say it in the British language, you will say directions. The stage directions or the stage directions are very important to us. We put the stage directions in the form of a narrator, as if the narrator is telling us what is happening on the stage. But if you want to write this part without writing narrator, it's okay. If you want to write it and write it, who is saying this is the narrator, is okay for me as well, okay? So both are acceptable to me. So the narrator is saying the introductory part or saying what is happening in each scene, okay? So here he said, once upon a time, an artist who had painted a small and a very beautiful picture placed it in front of the mirror so he could see it every day. Then he said something else. The artist had a cat who was very clever. Then, after finishing the narrating part, we will find another part. The main character, started to appear on the stage. So, oh, I must tell my friends what I've seen. So, narrator started to say something. The animals, who admired the cat because he was clever, so they asked him what the picture was. So the narrator started to explain more details and to explain what's happening on the stage, and he gives us more and more directions or what's happening on the stage, okay? Then the cat started to talk again. It's a flat thing, wonderfully flat, and oh, it's so beautiful. So my character started to say something in a form of a dialogue or in a form of a conversation. In the story, we don't write like this in a form of conversation or dialogue. No, in the story we say, the cat said to the fox so and so and so. But it's not written like that in a form of a dialogue between characters. Okay, like fox says something, cat says something, bear says something. So they are talking together in the form of a conversation. And the bear, okay, I'll show you more. Cat is talking again, and then the fox, and cow, cat, deer. So all the characters are talking in a form of dialogue together. By the end, because the story is long and we've practiced on it several times, I'm not gonna like read it in details. And you have this script writing on your LMS, so you can read it in details. Okay, I'm just writing it to practice for the play, and if you want to take it as a model, it's okay for me. By the end, I wanted to sum up the whole story, or to finish the story. So I write in the elephant's part, the end. What is the end? The end of the story was by saying, all of you are a bunch of liars. How can that cat be so blind? There was nothing in the hole but an elephant. So why he said that? To figure out, to end up and sum up everything happened during the whole play in 1 or 2 sentences, okay? And to have a funny thing on the stage, like he left a funny situation on the stage, okay? So it's very important to know to how to end up the story, how to finish the story, how to finish the play, okay? So the ending in anything, like in a play, in a story, in anything, is the most effective part, because you sum up all the events in 1 or 2 or 3 sentences, okay? So the elephant part is very important. And here I talked about the elephant, and I tried to personify him by saying he, because I started to feel that he is a person. Here, he's a main character, he's acting, and the elephant will be a boy, one of the boys of our classroom. So I consider my characters as human beings, not only, they are not animals, because in the real life they are not animals. So I have to deal with them like I'm imagining the characters, however the characters are elephants, animals, or human beings. If I'm talking about Cinderella, if I'm talking about Snow White, if my play is about Superman, Batman, whoever, I have to think carefully about each character, what each character is gonna say, what each character is gonna act, and I try to imagine the situation as if I'm seeing it in front of me, okay? Thank you for listening. I hope that you understood, okay? And thank you.